name started showing promise, XRP. Now, it's making news for all the wrong reasons. Prominent asset managers in cryptocurrency have severed ties with XRP, and its value has plummeted. Also, Ripple, a company frequently associated with XRP, faces a lawsuit that could seal its future. Authorities have placed the magnifying glass on Ripple and XRP, and the world has noticed. Well, some people might say it's just another example of the unstable world of cryptocurrencies. This story goes further. So, in this episode of Company Forensics, we'll dive into XRP, Ripple, and how one of the promises for the future went on a downward spiral. The origins. Though it's common to think that XRP and Ripple are the same thing, that's not entirely true. First, let's talk about Ripple. Originally called OpenCoin, Ripple Labs came up with Ripple in 2013. It was a financial service that provided secure payment options for members of a global online community. Every user would extend credit to members of their social network. In short, imagine each individual becoming a bank. This decentralization set it apart from its biggest competitor, Bitcoin. At the time, Bitcoin's biggest threat was that it still relied on centralized exchanges and didn't have the safety for expanding globally. Large Bitcoin exchanges like Mt. suffered hacks that revealed these weaknesses. So by 2014, many saw Ripple's idea as a game changer. Experts even speculated that Ripple would either help Bitcoin or destroy it. If you have noticed, we haven't spoken about XRP, which is where this comes in. Since Ripple showed such promise, it made sense to create a currency to go along with it. So Ripple Labs helped develop this new cryptocurrency, XRP. With a reliable platform like Ripple and a digital currency designed specifically for it, the combination was promising. But first, let me show you some differences. First, Ripple Labs is a private company. XRP, on the other hand, is an independent cryptocurrency. Nobody owns it, even if Ripple helped create it and anyone can buy it. Ripple is a platform for cheaper and faster solutions, such as sending money worldwide, which in traditional currency is still very expensive and slow. It can use XRP as a currency to do so, but Ripple doesn't control XRP in theory. And this is where the waters get a little muddy, or even muddier. Success and growth. Cryptocurrencies have struggled continuously to change the perspective on traditional banking. Given the instability in cryptocurrencies, plus the control traditional banks still have, the transition towards mainstream crypto use is slow. So as a platform, Ripple appealed to making things easier. Anyone and everyone would love the idea of moving money around the world cheaper and faster. By the beginning of 2020, the company seemed to make progress towards that goal. In February 2020, Ripple announced that it had partnered with Azimo, a renowned European money transfer company. It also had moved $24 million between the US and Mexico in a week. Azimo's CEO at the time, Richard Ambrose, had said that Ripple's products had saved anything between 30% and 50% in transfers between the Philippines and Europe. Ripple, it seemed, was having a good run. But let's not forget about XRP, which was also doing great. At the time, it was the third largest cryptocurrency in the world. And though it had heavy ups and downs, XRP had seen considerable growth. It traded at its highest value of $3.84 in January 2018, a massive improvement from its original value of $0.002. So it seemed that both products had a bright future until they hit a roadblock, a massive one. So is this a cryptocurrency or not? In the past, the SEC had ruled that Bitcoin and Ethereum, two of the biggest cryptocurrencies globally, were in fact cryptocurrencies. In 2015, the Justice Department treated XRP as a currency instead of a security. So the SEC had no jurisdiction. Just as a reminder, securities can be equities or debts, and they can take the form of stocks, bonds, certificates, and so on. Remember this. The SEC starts to look your way if your securities are behaving irregularly. Think of Jordan Belfort and Dan Bilzerian. If you haven't, go watch those videos. So the SEC had said that Bitcoin and Ethereum were cryptos. So XRP was also a cryptocurrency, right? Well, not quite. There's one main difference between XRP and the rest of the cryptocurrencies. And to understand this, we need to talk about mining, a process in which third parties verify transactions between users. Once these transactions are confirmed, miners add them to the public ledger or log. This process is also responsible for introducing new coins into the circulating supply. So Bitcoin and Ethereum use public ledgers, but XRP has its ledger. Additionally, when XRP was born, Ripple created all the finite supply, all 100 billion units at once. So in simple words, this means that third parties can't generate more XRP. You can't introduce new XRP to the circulating supply because all of it is already circulating. But that's not all. Out of those 100 billion units, Ripple holds around 48 billion units in escrow to regulate and release as the market demands. Add to this the fact that Ripple Labs owns 6.4 billion XRP units, and you start to see why it might not be a currency after all. And this is where shit hits the fan. The SEC sues and debates follow. Once the SEC made a case that XRP wasn't currency, but rather security, mainly due to Ripple's handling of it, legal action followed. In December 2020, the authority charged Ripple and two of its executives with offering unregistered securities for $1.3 billion. The SEC stated that Ripple co-founder Kristen Larson and CEO Bradley Garlinghouse raised capital to finance the company's business and exchange XRP for non-cash considerations like labor and market-making services. While doing so, Ripple and its executives failed over a period of years to satisfy these core investor protection provisions. And as a result, investors lacked information to which they were entitled. And these severe accusations sparked a debate because the SEC claims that some cryptocurrencies are investment contracts and that XRP fell into that category. But in its complicated and honestly abstract language, the SEC could not provide conclusive statements. While the SEC and probably many people around the world struggle to define the world of cryptocurrencies, experts disagree. The XRP didn't need to be regulated like stocks, but this debate is intense. Reading the SEC statements makes me wonder if anyone even understands what's going on. And Ripple Labs took advantage of this chaos. They wasted no time in replying. Garlinghouse insisted that the SEC had no reason to sue Ripple and that XRP was a currency. He then said that this suit was a parting shot to all cryptocurrencies. According to him, the battle isn't over. Ripple has repeatedly stated that it doesn't tap into those 48 billion XRPs at free will. But let's not forget, they own 6.4 billion XRPs. So even
Empire Crypto TV, how are you? Good evening, good evening, good evening, Empire Crypto TV. This is Stone here, and this news have been going on and on about Ripple, and it's still going. XRP being the independent coin, and the Ripple being the company that created Ripple. And this case has caused a lot of jam within the project itself, within the community itself going forward, especially this year in 2022. But other than that, it is still going on, even still today. And I'd like to share with you some of the news that are circulating before that, but I want to also reveal that, there are news that are coming out. I just want to share with you the chart itself, the XRP, and seeing where the prices are currently. And the XRP, okay, let me just share the screen here. Right, the chart right there. All right, let's see. Let's look at the market, right? The XRP trading at 0.4, just at 0.4, but a long time ago, still locked in like the Bitcoin, still locked in that a checkmate position that I was discussing about yesterday, just looking for breakthrough. In fact, even on Ethereum, even on various cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin as well. But once upon a time, XRP was on top, and it was back in 2021, I think, where it reached $1 and 95.79 per coin. But now it has dropped all the way to 0.4. Does it have to do with the whole incident of the lawsuit? But I don't think so. But there's a lot more to it than just that, because the entire landscape of the cryptocurrency is facing a bearish trend. Other than that, so also on the coin market cap, even though there's been these news about Ripple and them being busy up and down in the laws in the courts with SEC regarding the cryptocurrency wars and sort of things, but the Ripple has been prevailing. and it has earned a 6-spot position, and overcoming your Binance USD and Cardano and Solana that has been following. So Ripple has been doing well, and over the week gaining 6.08%, and today has gained 2.24%. Cryptocurrencies are booming at this point in time, but still locked in that checkmate position. We haven't seen a clarity of a bullish trend trying to break through, going back to its 40,000 mark that we are hoping for. So another thing that I just want to also share with you, but also remember the origins of the Ripple company itself, or the Ripple Labs. It's a different thing. Then XRP is an independent token that runs on its own, and they say that nobody owns it. So that's the argument right there. They say it's an asset more than just a cryptocurrency. Okay. Ripple Labs Inc. is an American technology company which develops the Ripple payment protocol and exchange network. Originally named OpenCoin and renamed in 2015, the company was founded in 2012 and is based in San Francisco, California. So this company has been breathing at least for quite some time, since 2012. I think this is 2022, 10 years of Ripple. So they should be celebrating more than going to the courts and fighting for their lives. And this is because this case has threatened the entire Ripple landscape and the entire community. So it's a severe case to think about it. This is the new article, the latest article that came up in the courtroom. So as soon as yesterday, XRP lawsuit, another motion for extension of time granted SEC's reply on emails to May 18. So the article goes down. According to James K. Phelan, the court granted both parties' motion for an extension of time involving the attorney's fee related to Dr. Albert Metz's supplemental report in a text-only order, and it is now due by May 27, 2022, this month. So the organization and the entire project still going under scrutiny. As you can see, on the 27th, the case will still be going on. So things are still not as clear as they should be, but let us see what happened. Earlier in the Ripple versus SEC case, the court denied the Ripple defendants, Brand Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen, motion to strike the Metz report while reopening the discovery until May 13 to redepose Dr. Metz. The SEC was, however, ordered to pay reasonable expenses regarding filing the motion and disposing Metz. Of course, that's some of the news that are coming out. Okay, I just want to go down. Ripple, okay, and on other news as well on Ripple, besides the court issue, there are other news that are connected with the project that are quite positive, other than these news that we are hearing. So people can still have faith in the project, even though it's going through these battle or these court battles or lawsuit battles that have been ensuing since last year, October on the 4th. Ripple ends 2022 Great Place of Work certification. Wow, awards that they are getting as well. Okay, Ripple has been awarded certification by Great Place to Work in the United States for its workplace culture, employee experience, and leadership. Great Place to Work culture, employee experience, and leadership practices that have been shown to result in market-leading revenue, staff retention, and greater innovation. So they're also ripping awards. And another thing that came out of the Ripple project, the Ripple invests $100 million into combating climate change. While they are going through these lawsuits, they are making big moves. So these guys, they're not giving up, and they are very serious about what they are doing. So they are not afraid going forward. So Ripple, this is the latest from the Ripple project, in case people have wondered, because I know there are a lot of people who are investing in this project heavily, and they've been having some airwaves regarding their lawsuit and regarding their future and how they're going to be. But this is it. Ripple invests 100 million into combating climate change. I think this can also bring about a positive outlook about the Ripple itself. Blockchain company Ripple has announced a 100 million investment in fighting climate change. The 9-figure funding will help to speed up the modernization of the carbon credit market. So, which is carbon markets allow companies and individuals to trade carbon credits for offsetting carbon dioxide. CO2 means carbon dioxide emissions that some companies cannot eliminate. So they're fighting to be solving a lot of problems. But this project here is a fighting community, and these guys that are behind it are very, very strong people, and I think that they might have a very, very, very strong future and a strong trend within the market going forward. Though we are seeing a little bit of turbulence within the cryptocurrency space, it is one of the most promising coin for me, and one of the youngest projects, one of the most promising cryptocurrency tokens to be out there. XRP in itself trading at 0.4 coin, still locked in, just like Bitcoin, as I was analyzing yesterday. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at $30,000 per coin. Also locked into that that bullish checkmate that we hope. Yeah, I just hope it's a bullish checkmate. It's still a checkmate, but is it bullish yet? As soon as it breaks through those support and resistance lines, then the resistance particularly, then we can afford to support the fact that it is time to see a bullish trend. Still locked in on a daily chart. I'm looking at Bitcoin, just waiting for the data to arrive. The system can be a bit slow. Please forgive me. This is Empire Crypto TV. You're watching live here in Joburg. Okay, here there's the chart right there. Just waiting for this breakthrough, which is my resistance. Okay, now, yesterday we were experiencing a strong bearish trend, but now waking up today, we are having this strong bull trend, and we don't know what's going to happen. So this checkmate has a, if I should say, has a characteristics whereby it can just go sideways for quite some time. So it will take a while before we experience a breakthrough in one of these lines, but hopefully it's going to be the resistance. Empire Crypto TV, this is my resistance here, and I'm hoping to see a breakthrough right here. Now let us look at the coin market cap as well. The coin market cap of the last 24 hours is still low at 1.2 trillion. And in the last 24 hours, quite bad, very, very, very low. But let's see what happens. Tomorrow is Friday, and going forward to the weekend, maybe we might be seeing something different. But the market is looking quite healthy and green in this afternoon. But let's see what happens. This is Empire Crypto TV. Thank you for joining me. Until tomorrow, until next time, I shall see you there. I think I see some comments. Let me see what we have. Evening Stone, yes. How are you, my brother? How are you there? And Madman Madlala. Evening, Mr. Madman Madlala. Yes, of course, my name is Stone. Thank you very much for your greeting, man. And I really, really do appreciate that. Just doing a little bit of that XRP project analysis. Let's see what happens next, guys. And thank you very much for joining me, like I said. And good night.